RoboRock finally did something people have been asking for. They added a roller mop to a robot vacuum. You might have seen some of their new stuff teased around CES, and before the show even started, RoboRock asked if I wanted to try one early. And I said, yep. Give me the one with the roller, because other brands already use roller mops. And I wanted to see what RoboRock's version could actually do in a real house, not a lab. So I've been living with the Curve 2 Flow for a few weeks, and today we're finding out if it can survive the messiest species on Earth, my kids. This video is sponsored by RoboRock, and honestly, they redesigned their lineup faster than I change socks. They never stop. Most RoboRock vacuums use vibrating mop pads or spinning mop discs, and those work well, but they scrub a big area before they ever get cleaned. The roller mop works differently. Instead of dragging dirt around, it constantly cleans itself while moving. Inside the robot, there's a scraper pressing against the roller that removes grime in real time and sends it into a dirty water tank. So instead of smearing mud, milk, or food across your floor, the mop stays fresh every second it's working, and the scraper automatically adjusts to the roller surface so the pressure stays consistent. In theory, that sounds great, but theory doesn't survive my house. Some YouTubers pour perfect little spills. My kids create disasters. I told you not to drink and drive. And my 3-year-old on her wiggle car just caused a dairy emergency. All right, Curve 2 Flow, show me what you've got. When it switches to mop-only mode, the side brushes lift up and the main brush lifts too, so nothing gets soaked in milk. And look at that, it grabs the spill on the first pass with no streaks, no spreading, and no sad milk artwork. There's a tiny bit it can't reach deep in grout, but honestly every robot mop struggles there. So let's make things worse. Our 7-year-old just discovered independence and ketchup. That's enough. That's enough. That's definitely enough. Now there's more ketchup than hot dog, and most of it lives on my floor. Watching it clean ketchup is honestly weird because it doesn't smear, it doesn't paint, it just disappears. Afterward, the roller still looks clean because the scraper already removed everything into the dirty water channel. That channel slides out, the dirty tank pops out, and you can rinse everything if things get really wild. The dock also washes and dries the mop automatically, but after big messes, manual cleaning is still smart. So let's build a tasting menu for the robot. Soy sauce, applesauce, and a full yogurt tube. And again, it just eats it. No streaks, no foggy film, and no weird residue. The roller looks almost new afterward because all the grime gets scraped off immediately. Now I know what you're rethinking. I'm not planning on redecorating my floor with applesauce. Fair, but real life still happens. Pets throw up, kids drop drinks, and mud gets tracked in. Normally, a robot mop would spread that mess around before you even notice. The Curve 2 Flow can actually detect larger wet spills and automatically switch into mop-only mode, so it avoids dragging dirt with vacuum brushes. Those moments that would usually be a disaster suddenly aren't a big deal. Now, what about carpet? Because this mop just cleaned yogurt, and I definitely don't want yogurt-flavored carpet. Instead of removing the mop and the dock like some robots, RoboRock did something smarter. When it detects carpet, the roller lifts up and a mop shield slides over it, completely blocking contact with the carpet. And once it's done vacuuming, it immediately goes back to mopping without needing a pit stop. Another thing that surprised me is the edge cleaning. The roller actually extends outward to reach closer to walls and chair legs, and for a first-gen roller system, that's impressive. It uses it way more than I expected, especially around table legs and tight spaces. The downward pressure is upgraded to 15 newtons, which is about like pressing your hand down while wiping the floor, and over twice the pressure of the previous version. On sticky spots, it actually feels clean afterward, not just robot clean, but human clean. Now, is the roller mop magically 10 times better than spinning mops? No, spinning mops are already good, but the big difference is how dirt gets handled. With spinning pads, dirty water stays on the mop longer, so really filthy floors might need multiple passes. With the roller mop, grime gets removed immediately, so the first pass is usually enough. If you've got pets or chaotic kids like mine, that makes a noticeable difference. Outside the mop, here's what else to know. This isn't a flagship monster robot with every luxury feature, so you won't get ultra-low clearance tricks or fancy flex arms. But honestly, that helps keep the price lower since roller mops usually live in expensive models. You still get strong performance with 20,000 pascals of suction, RoboRock's dual anti-tangle brushes that keep hair from wrapping, and solid obstacle avoidance using an RGB camera and structured light so it dodges cables and random objects without panic. And of course, the curve name comes from the dock design. The lid hides the clean water, dirty water, and dust bag. It auto-empties the bin, and it dries the mop with warm air so nothing gets gross. So what do I actually think about the Curve 2 flow? If you have pets, this thing makes a lot of sense because you never know when something will puke, spill, or leak on your floor, and the roller mop handles it instead of spreading it. Gross topic, useful solution. If your house is calmer, RoboRock's spinning mop models still work really well. But if your floors see chaos, the roller mop feels like a smarter fit. If you want to check it out, the link's in the description. Thanks for watching. Dad, there's a car accident. A car accident? With what? The robot vacuum. How many times have I told you not to play chicken with technology?